Personal advice, this is not factual. I try to present facts. I try to present everything I know. I try to present unbiased facts. I try to present numbers, because people need information. When do you get anxious? When do you get fearful? When you don't get the information, or you doubt the information, or you think people don't know what they're talking about, or you think you're getting lied to. So I present facts. This is personal advice. This is non-factual. So it's all gratuitous. You can take it, and you can throw it in the pail. But we have to think this situation through. Don't be reactive at this point to this situation. Yes, you are out of control in many ways. You're out of control to this virus. You're out of work. Situations are changing. They're not in your control. You don't even know how long this is going to go on. It's a very frightening feeling. That is true. But you can also take back some control. Start to anticipate and plan what's going to go on. Plan for the negatives and plan for the positives. There are going to be negatives and there are going to be positives. There are real economic consequences. How do you handle the economic consequences? You're not alone. It's everyone in the United States. That's why you see this federal government acting quickly to get funding into the pockets of families who need it. But think through what the economics mean. Think through the social issues and the social impact of this. Think through the emotional issues of this. You know, it would be unnatural if you didn't have a flood of emotions going on. It would be unnatural. Either you wouldn't understand what was happening or you wouldn't appreciate it. But if you know the facts and you understand what's going on, you have to have a flood of individual emotions, positive and negative, and anticipate it. You know, stay home, stay home, stay home. Whether you stay home, remember the old expression, cabin fever, right? You stay home alone, you don't want to be isolated emotionally. You can be isolated physically. You don't want to be isolated emotionally. You want to keep those emotional connections. You want to talk to people. You want to write letters. You want to have emotional connectivity. That is very important. If you're not alone and you're in the house with the family and the kids and everybody's together, that's a different set of emotional complexities. You know, being in that enclosed environment, normally the kids are out, everybody's going to work, and you're only together a short period of time a day. Now you're all in the same place for 24 hours. You know, I remember when the kids were young, what it was like. It was pure joy. But I remember what it was like to be with them for multiple hours. You know, it's complicated. I live alone. I'm even getting annoyed with the dog, you know, being in one place. So think that through, because that is real, and it's going to go on for a period of time. This is not a short-term situation. This is not a long weekend. This is not a week. The timeline, nobody can tell you. It depends on how we handle it. But 40%, up to 80% of the population will wind up getting this virus. All we're trying to do is slow the spread, but it will spread. It is that contagious. Again, that's nothing to panic over. You saw the numbers. Unless you're older with an underlying illness, et cetera, it's something that you're going to resolve, but it's going to work its way through society. We'll manage that capacity rate, but it is going to be 4 months, 6 months, 9 months. You look at China, once they really change the trajectory, which we have not done yet, 8 months, we're in that range. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can tell you, well, I want to know, I want to know, I need to know. Nobody can tell you. I've spoken to more people on this issue than 99% of the people in this country. No one can tell you, not from the superb Dr. Fauci to the World Health Organization to the National Institute of Health, but it is in that range. So start to plan accordingly. It's going to be hard, there is no doubt. I'm not minimizing it, and I don't think you should either, but at the same time, it is going to be okay. We don't want to overreact either, right? The grocery stores are going to function, there's going to be food, the transportation systems are going to function, the pharmacies are going to be open, all essential services will be maintained. There's not going to be chaos, there's not going to be anarchy, order and function will be maintained. Life is going to go on. Different, but life is going to go on. So there is no reason to be going to grocery stores and hoarding food. You see all this overreaction on the TV every day, which then makes you think, well, maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I should run to the store and buy toilet paper. No. Life is going to go on. The toilet paper is going to be there tomorrow. So a deep breath on all of that. But I do believe that whatever this is, 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, we are going to be the better for it. You know, they talk about the greatest generation, the generation that survived World War II. Dealing with hardship actually makes you stronger. Life on the individual level, on the collective level, on the social level, life is not about avoiding challenges. Challenges are going to come your way. Life is going to knock you on your rear end at one point. Something will happen. And then life becomes about overcoming those challenges. That's what life is about. And that's what this country is about. America is America because we overcome adversity and challenges. That's how we were born. That's what we've done all our life. We overcome challenges. And this is a period of challenge for this generation. And that's what has always made America great. And that's what's going to make this generation great. I believe that to the bottom of my soul. We're going to overcome this, and America will be the greater for it. And my hope is that New York is going to lead the way forward. And together, we will.